mine. Please welcome Mr. Danny Menlow right there. Let's get
Keep it going for Brian Hat, everybody. There it goes. You guys having a good 2012 so far? Yeah, I fucking hope so, because this is the last year that we get to exist as a species. In fact, this is the last fucking night. What are you doing here? Go find that girl who wouldn't fuck you in high school and rape her. Can you imagine how much you fucked up if you're here? We got an hour left. And you're doing this. What is wrong with you? Anyways, I'm not a big believer in all of that stuff, but I don't know, Christmas coming up and all the apocalypse talk kind of got me thinking, because here's the thing, is I've been an atheist my whole life. I never believed in anything at all. And then a buddy of mine was like, dude, you gotta check out this book, it's pretty awesome, it's called the Bible. You should read it. I'm like, I don't really want to. And he was like, no, it's great. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll give it a shot. I open it up to the first page. It says, on the first day, God created the heavens and the earth, and it was so. I was like, okay. Guess that's an explanation, right? Like, dude says it was so. Pretty sure of himself, right? So it's okay. Then a little bit later down the page, it says, on the sixth day, God created man. I was like, wait a minute, 6 days? Because there was billions of years between the inception of the planet and the first single-celled organism, let alone the hundreds of millions of years between that and the first thing remotely resembling a human being. So I came to the conclusion that whoever wrote this book was a primitive asshole who didn't understand biology, paleontology, geology. Not a big fan of words that end in ology. Whoever wrote the Bible, so I was like, fuck this guy, I threw the book away. My friend who recommended it to me is like, no, it's one of those books that starts really slow, but it really picks up near the end, right? So, give it another shot, right? So, I flip to the last chapter, Revelation, right? Starts talking about how the world's gonna end. And fucking that shit is frightening. All of that stuff has been happening for the last 2 years. You guys notice how fucking apocalyptic the world is? It says there's gonna be floods, famines, and pestilences. Every single goddamn day for some new country that's just fucking destroyed. You pick up a newspaper, it's just like, Japan, fucked. I guess it sucks now, that sucks. Horrifying, like the floods in Australia, Pakistan, China, then we had earthquakes, of course, in Haiti, China, the big one in Japan, but in between Haiti and Japan, there was like 25 giant earthquakes in Chile that nobody gave a fuck about. What, 7.5? Go fuck yourself, Chile. Call us when you got a 9-bagger. You're not even real people, you're just food. I don't know what you want. Lots of Chileans here? Awesome. And by that last part, I of course meant a great culture. Really lovely people. Chileans. They get crazy too, I'll kill you in a second. One of my best friends is Chilean. No, it was fucked up there for a bit. Like, it was just like constant turmoil, and it's still happening. A giant flood in New York for like a week. They were like, yeah, New York might be gone next week. It's craziness, right? So it's kind of fucking with my head because I just read the book, so I threw it away. I was like, I don't want to fucking deal with that shit, right? Because then, like, it just starts messing with your mind. You think the famine, right? You got that island off the coast of Asia, Africa, right? Famine going on there. So it just starts playing with your head. So I was like, I don't want to deal with this. And so I just turn on the TV to kind of take my mind off of it. And I kid you not, I turn to MTV and it says fucking Billboard names Nickelback the top band of the decade. That happened, okay? And then right after that it says coming up next on Hammer Time, MC Hammer's new reality show. Folks, 2012, and MC Hammer's collecting a paycheck and Nickelback is the best thing that's happened in 10 years. If that's not the fucking apocalypse, so I don't know what is. So I became a believer right then and there. That was how me and the Bible came to meet, right? And I was like, once you accept that this is the end times that we're living in, it's just kind of a matter of filling out the cast of characters. The four horsemen of the apocalypse have already come and gone, folks. George Bush, Dick Cheney, Condoleezza Rice, and Donald Rumsfeld. There they are, the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And I know Condoleezza Rice isn't a man, but she looks like a horse. She really is a horse face cunt, if you think about it. And then it's just a matter of who the Antichrist is. Got any guesses? Anyone know? I think I know. Why do you think that our good friends in America have spent so long trying to prove that Barack Obama wasn't born in the United States? Could it be that they have a superstar candidate waiting in the wings who wasn't born in this country? You know, maybe a former governor who's married to a Kennedy who wants to legalize marijuana. He's a movie star, folks. They love electing those as their president. Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger. It is. That's your Antichrist. There it is. And if you don't think that these people are going to make him their president, you're not watching these people as closely as I am, all right? This is America we're talking about. They don't want to be led or governed. They want to be fucking entertained. They're not even going to have an election. He's just going to arm wrestle Jesse Ventura for some reason. Down! President. There it is. He's fucking in. They're going to hand him the stockpile to the largest fucking pile of nuclear weapons on the face of the earth. Have you seen his movies, folks? Is this a good idea? At this point, the average American's going to be so stupid they're not going to know if they're watching CNN or Terminator 5. And then even the most liberal West Coast fairy hippie commie faggot like myself is just going to, you know what, just bomb everything. All right, this is fucking ridiculous. And really, I think it's just a matter of time, and I can't wait till Mr. President Schwarzenegger steps on the stage and gives that first State of the Union address. I think it's going to sound a little something like this. All right. As some of you may know, before governing California and becoming your president, and of course in between impregnating maids who look like the troll from the movie Willow, I was a very successful motion picture actor. One of those films was the action thriller Total Recall. Now, in the movie, scientists used the polar ice caps on Mars to create oxygen so that we can all live there. Guess what? It works. Thanks to international copyright laws, I am the sole holder of the patent for the idea. Therefore, the planet Mars is now mine. I'm now going to lay down some ground rules for any of you pansies who think you're mad enough to be allowed on my planet. Rule number 1, if you cannot comfortably place a hula hoop around your unflexed bicep and then shatter the hula hoop immediately after flexing, then hit the weight room or stay home. Rule number 2, if the vein in your neck is less than 6 inches in diameter, no dice. Rule number 3, residents of Arnie are required to carry at least 35 concealed weapons at all times. Anyone without a standard shoulder-mounted Gatling gun and or rocket launcher will be annihilated by real men who have them. Rule number 5, I don't remember if we're on 4 or 5. I don't care. On my planet, we go straight from 3 to 5. Fuck you people. Rule number 5, if you think you're strong as me, you're not. Again, I don't care about your rules about the English language. That's a rule on my planet. People of Earth, you've been an excellent audience. I say good day to you. And that, my friends, is how the fucking world's going to end. And have yourselves a happy apocalypse. You got 45 minutes left. Fuck someone, all right?
Danny Menlo. Let him hear it, Danny Menlo. Little Christmas treat for you there.